Black Hand Riku, the cursed pirate captain who terrorizes Iki Island from beyond the grave.
Hey guys, welcome back. Tiber2 here today with a new video. Today, going after the Mythical Sarugami Armour in Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island expansion. Now, this expansion has given us some new mythical armors, and today, we're going to go get the Sarugami, which starts with, of course, the mythical tale, as they all do. This one about Black Hand Riku and his monkeys. Now, after receiving the tale, hearing all about it, we are then set off to kill a few Mongols and save someone named Minato. And once we've dispatched of these Mongols and saved them, they tell us about glowing water, which then sets us on another journey to find this glowing water. And once we do, we descend the cliffs and start following the water into this cave system. As you can see, the water is very nice looking. It's sparkling, glowing. It's quite the walk. You have to go through a long amount of water walking, and then you find a mysterious cave. So now that we're at the cave, there's a little bit of sort of, I guess, light puzzling. It's not necessarily puzzling per se, but you turn these torches on using flaming arrows. Who would have guessed? Never been done before in a video game. And pull down this door and enter the cave. Once you're in the cave, there's just a lot of walking and doing more of these torches, etc., etc. No enemies or anything like that. You just kind of go through this linear path, and I'm going to definitely speed it up to quite the extent, because it is pretty lengthy. You go through all this, you get some loot along the way, find some stuff, a little bit of lore, what have you, until you finally come upon a glowing pool in the center of the cave. And here is where you find Black Hand Riku.
I have seen you in my dreams.
Show yourself.
Another hunter, desperate for my armor.
As always, this sparks a duel. Now, the duel with Black Hand Riku is definitely a more challenging one, as is most of the Iki Island expansion. But once you've dispatched of Black Hand Riku, you can then claim his Sarugami armor, which of course he was wearing through the fight. Once you get the armor, we can now take a look at it ourselves. It says it's imbued with the power of a fearsome monkey spirit, and pushing the owner to embrace risk and reward. Now, if you check out the actual armor and what it does, this is just the level 1 armor, of course. We have to go upgrade it so that it'll actually look like Black Hand's did. But the starting armor comes with these perks. Now, you get the helmet, of course. Now, the armor says that it makes your regular parry disabled, but perfect parry becomes a chain of 2 different attacks, and perfect dodge also damages nearby enemies. All resolve games are increased by a moderate amount, and the perfect parry and dodge window is increased by a moderate amount. So, you don't have a normal parry, but you have a stronger perfect parry. Now, of course, when we leave the cave, some enemies approach us, and we get to test this out. Now, here's the parry, and as you can see, there's now 2 slow windows where you can do an attack, meaning, as you just saw, 1 parry can dispatch potentially 2 enemies. And this is just the starter armor. I'll let you watch a little bit more of how it works. There's the dodge, and this is the perfect dodge attack, sort of a spinning move. Now, the thing with the armor is, as you can see, it is a risk-reward thing. So when I hit a perfect parry like that, I get 2 kills. But then when I miss them, it's a little more punishing. So this is definitely an armor for a more advanced player, someone who is confident with those perfect parries. But as you saw there, the perfect dodge attack actually stunned all these enemies around me and was able to give me 3 different kills just from 1 perfect dodge. And then there's the parry again. You'll also see here that I can parry 1 person, kill them, and move on to the next and get another kill. So very strong armor. It works even on strong enemies. You can attack them, multiple times just from 1 parry, as you saw there. I was able to parry him once, but get in, 3 or 4 different attacks due to the stagger. Now, as for upgrading the armor, the first upgrade gets that chain to now 3 attacks. So now you could potentially kill 3 people with 1 perfect parry. Now the third tier, so the second upgrade, makes your resolve gain a major amount, and your perfect dodge and parry window a major amount instead of moderate. You also get this huge monkey head and flowing cape. And now the final one makes resolve massive, and it makes the perfect dodge an attack, that spin attack, also blind enemies now. And as I said, your resolve gains are a massive amount, and your dodge and parry windows are increased by a major amount. Now, adding that all up, especially with the big monkey hat, you know, the large monkey sitting on my my chrome dome, I got a little bit of a dunce cap going. You'll see the armor becomes very strong. So I can perfect parry a Mongol, 2 attacks on him, turn and get another on the next attacker. Now these are normal, like, hard enemies. These are the Iki Island actual challenging enemies instead of those ones that I was sort of using as a tutorial. So you'll see a true test of the armor here. Now, as long as you don't feed too hard into trying to get that perfect parry to the point where you know, end up hurting yourself, but you just take them when you can, you know, you go for the parry, but if you don't get it, don't focus it too hard. Getting these parries, as you can see, I can kill one enemy, move on to the next, kill them because of the stagger. It's very strong for sure to have 3 attacks off of 1 parry. I definitely enjoy the armor. I don't know if it's really for me. I usually just rock the Sakai clan armor. But if this is you, if you enjoy the perfect parry, that sort of dance of sword battling within the game, you know, the sword fight dance between life and death, riding the parry, getting those satisfying clangs of the parry hitting, then maybe this armor is for you, because it is really good for sure. It's definitely one of the more viable armors. And it was fun to get it. I think that the mythical quest could have definitely been a lot better. It was mainly just walking and then a duel. But what are you going to do? That is it from me today with the Sarugami armor. You pair this with some different charms for, you know, parrying windows and parrying damage and stuff like that. You're going to have yourself an unstoppable set of armor. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed some more Ghost of Tsushima content. I've been loving the Iki Island expansion. If you want to see more from me and more Ghosts of Tsushima, I put up a video just earlier today about Tsushima, and there's more to come. So feel free to subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you've checked out the armor yourself, what you think of it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Right out of Fort Sakai.
Earlier, when she killed, what's his name? The fat smuggler.